supposed to be beautifully and wonderfully blessed and that everything is fine. And I've been a Christian since I was in middle school, and that's not always true. And so I wrote this song a couple years ago. We were about 2 years into our music career, and something happened where my voice started failing me at shows, and this had never happened to me before. And so I was coughing a lot, and I was losing a lot of weight, and all of a sudden, like, I couldn't keep my food down, and I dropped 25 pounds, and I used to not look like this. I used to look a little bit more like that. And so I got really mad at God because I had actually studied architecture at the University of Virginia, and I actually did really well in school, and I graduated with my degree, but instead of pursuing architecture, I really felt this strong call to do music. And so about 2 years into my career, when everything started falling apart, in the middle of touring and in the middle of recording and in the middle of record labels pursuing us, I just got so upset. And I think the worst thing for me was that it felt really lonely, because unless you've really struggled with a chronic disease before, I don't think you can quite understand what it feels like to have to wake up every day and have to feel this thing over and over again. And so I finally went to a doctor who diagnosed me with a condition called LPR, and basically something was eating away at my vocal cords. And they said that this was a degenerative disease and this was going to get worse. And I was devastated. I was completely devastated, because music had always been a way for me to express myself and had been my form of therapy, and forget my career, but to the idea of losing that was terrifying to me. And so I wrote this song to God about how I felt like it would be better if he didn't exist than for him to exist and just not care about us at all. And so I remember writing this song. I remember my mom got so mad at me, because my mom really, really loves Jesus, and she's like, you can't sing these songs about how much you're mad at God. But I wrote this song anyway, and I remember when I was recording it in the studio, and about halfway through the vocal take, I told the producer, can I just rewrite the ending really quick? And so I stepped out of the studio, and in 15 minutes I rewrote the ending. And my conclusion to this very bitter and angry song was, I believe that there was hope, and I believe that God still loved me in spite of everything that was happening. And things have not gotten easier for us. We've been getting sued for the last 6 years by old management. We've struggled a lot financially, and there were times when we wondered, why are we still doing this? We used to be a 5-piece, and now it's just us. But for some reason, we still do this, because I remember the first time that we released this song and we toured on this album. There was a show that we did here, actually in California, where a girl came up to me and she told me that her friend had recently died of cancer. And she told me that up until the day that he died, he had been listening to this song, he had been listening to our music, this album that I had recorded in the depths of my despair. And she said that it brought him so much comfort and so much peace in his last days on this earth. And when she told me that, I started to cry, because I started to realize that Jesus says at the end of Revelation, behold, I am making all things new. And so the gospel isn't just believe in Jesus and go to hell, or believe in Jesus and don't go to hell. Sorry, wow, that was wrong. No, wow, I'm sorry. That's not, both of those are not, well. The gospel is, to me, behold, I'm making all things new. And so that whatever suffering you're going through and whatever struggle you're going through today, and if you doubt in the deepest parts of yourself that God doesn't love you, he still loves you, and it doesn't change that. And so I hope that you take comfort and solace in knowing that there is a good God who watches over us, and that even these terrible things that we think we're going through, he's going to use it, and he's going to make something beautiful out of it. And so just to update you, when I moved to California a couple years ago, I went to see an ENT, and they scoped my vocal cords, and they said that everything looks perfect. And so, I don't say that to say that everything will somehow always get resolved, but I feel like there was a plan for all of this, for the sickness. You know, whether he caused it or not, I have no idea. But I know that whatever happens to us, he makes something beautiful out of it. And so this is Lament. The first part is a little bit, you know, but it gets better, I promise. They say you are jealous, they say you are kind, but the jealous part seems to win all the time. If you're so mighty, why do you break the weak and the weary and steal what they make? Say you're forgiving, that you'll not forsake, but you punched me out when I made a mistake. I try to find beauty in the mess that you made, but you just stayed angry and never forgave. Yes, I know you are great, but he's a bad God, better than none. How much more will it take to undo the damage that you have done? 'Cause the wicked and wayward continue to thrive, and the martyrs continue giving their lives. Oh, the faithful never survive. Oh, the faithful never survive. You're the Almighty, so I am afraid. You crushed me to pieces and stole what I made. If hopeless delusion is a righteous man's fate, I don't know how much more I can take. Yes, I know you are great, but he's a bad God, better than none. How much more will it take to undo the damage that you have done? 'Cause the wicked and wayward continue to thrive, and the martyrs continue giving their lives. Oh, the faithful never survive. Oh, the faithful never survive. God, are you listening? Please hear my cry. I don't really believe you're more cruel than you're kind. And I'm getting tired of repeating this line that the faithful never survive. Yes, I know you are great, that you're a good God and you are love. How much more will it take to undo the damage that I have done? He's conquered his demons and the darkness inside. Shine your light on this cold heart of mine. Maybe my faith will survive. Maybe my faith will survive. Maybe my faith will survive. So we're gonna do one more song before intermission here, and we will be out in the back, and we would love to talk to you guys and hear your stories briefly because there's a lot of you. But this next song is called "Reach for the Light," and I know that some people dance to this song, so that's pretty exciting to us. So if you guys don't mind, could we like maybe do one more sing-along, last sing-along together? Yeah, all right. I would love that. So I'm gonna try something that I've never tried before, so this will be kind of interesting. So this part goes like this. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Hope is alive, hope is alive. All right, can we try that? Hope is alive, hope is alive. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Nice. Okay, has anyone here ever sung in choir before? All right, we're gonna do a little bit of harmony. I've never done this before, but I just wanted to see if this would work since there's so many of you. So statistically, there's bound to be somebody who can actually sing harmony. All right, so if you're a female or you're me, sing this part. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Okay. Yeah. Hope is alive, hope is alive. All right, that's so exciting to me. All right, how many of you guys are like, you know what a tenor is? Anyone know what a tenor is? Yeah, if you're a tenor, this is for you. Hope is alive, hope is alive. All right, here we go. Hope is alive, hope is alive. All right, you guys all have your parts? All right, so the first part is hope is alive, hope is alive, hope is alive. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Oh man, that's awesome. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Okay, yes. All right, one more time, let's do it. Hope is alive, hope is alive. You guys are melting my heart. All right, one last time. Hope is alive, hope is alive. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. All right, I'm gonna record that later when that part comes up. So there's one more part, it goes like this. I'm gonna sing this part and then you're gonna respond, call and response. So you tried to save yourself, but they rescued somebody else. And you're gonna sing this. Hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dark. One more time. Hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dark. That was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right, so can you just do like one more thing for me? If you have like a cell phone, can you just like pull it out and maybe spontaneously maybe turn on your flashlight? I don't know. I mean, that might just happen in the middle of the song. I mean, oh my gosh, I didn't even expect this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. You guys are so awesome. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is Reach for the Light. You cry yourself to sleep while you bury your emotions inside. And dug yourself too deep, and a part of you is starting to die. You called out from under the fallout, but none of the soldiers could hear a sound. Thinking maybe someone will save me, but all of the lifeboats keep letting you drown. So you tried to save yourself, but they rain, please. Hoping the heavens could hear you shout. So you tried to save yourself, but they rescued somebody else. You go, hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dike. Hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dike. Be not afraid. Be not afraid. All right, here we go. Hope is alive. 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 Hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dike. Hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light at the edge of the dike. And hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light. And hold tight, it'll be alright. Reach for the light. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. All right, here we go. One last time. Hope is alive. 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 Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Have a great night.